Hello, my hosts, and welcome to a new, well, not new, but another stream of Factorio. Today we are going to be continuing to build our level 3 modules. So let's get right into the game. And I'm out of yellow inserters. Okay. While I'm here, let's pick up some of the red undergrounds, send you on your way. Cool. Get the yellow inserters. Do I need... don't need anything else. Okay. Go down like that. Gonna have to add the new module soon. But I'll continue building there. Where is my Spidertron? You've been reloaded. Okay. Do that. We'll just skip up and down there. So we've got production level 2. Remember correctly, production level 3 is just like 2, but more so. So we can just... let's just double check that. So, red and green, and those proofs. Yeah. So if we copy this across, and reprogram it, should be fine. We'll do the same thing here, but we'll flip it over so it will not bump into anything. There we go. What? I'm out of yellow inserters again? Let's go. Build a train. Come up to there. And I'm also out of assembly machines. I'll have to pick some of those up as well. Ah, you've arrived just on time, in time. How are you going? I hope it is well. Continuing to deliver there. it's doing the recharging thing that it keeps doing. There we go. Right there. Okay, let's continue up along here and grab some more of the yellow inserters. I have a bad habit of turreting games lately and then staying up because I can't turn my PC off. Yes, that is a bad habit. But as long as I can keep you company as you pull things down, that's probably okay. Your spacebar experiences regular failures? That's kinda curious. Why your spacebar? Oh. Keep that one going, and I've got to search for blue assembler machine pickup. Only the spacebar. Oh, that's explaining why everything's written as one word. Ah, now that makes sense. Go for that. Delivery. Suppression and... go there. So that machine is doing its job in delivering our really helpful underground, well, conveyor belts. Just a split second. Let's check that. And while you are doing your job, let's move it over to here. And I can probably... oh, I need boxes. Let's get some boxes as well. Box pickup and drop off. And it's super local. Excellent. Alright. That's not going to work. Can it go down here and help? There we go. What's these trains? Oh! Where are these trains with the stuff I need? Here they come. Factorio is nice, but I'm horrible at designing things without logistics robots. I can see why you'd prefer things. Ah, hi Spectra. There we go. Got all of these are delivered. And we can stand here. As stuff gets chunked down. How's it going? Things are going pretty well. I'm working on a new red circuit factory just to boost up capacity. Got half of my next video edited, and everything is going pretty fine in my life. There we go. Sounds cool. And we're getting low on conveyor belt. Well, we've got to build a train for that. Yeah. All right. What else is going on? I've got 2 more scripts done as well. One is almost done. One of them. Whoa. That was new. Where were you going? When I hear editing video, I get PSD from installing cracked After Effects corrupted by my Windows. Be offline. Yeah. There have been some... No, it was a shady Brazilian one instead. And I mean, it's... It's an Adobe product. It's already going to... It's already very likely to crash and very likely to open a security hole in your computer, even if you weren't using a cracked version of it. There we go. There. To help me there. Right. It's taking a little bit of time. I'll just double check the list of things we need for building a Spidertron. Where is it? It comes under equipment. Portable fusion reactor. Do we have that in our thing? And search for... I don't think we have a portable fusion reactor. Should add that to the list of things we need. Portable fusion, add to the top. Yeah. I know this one site has been pretty good, not giving me a virus for some things. I just torrent everything I can now. Funny enough, it also is a malware database. Well, the advantage of having a malware database is you can check your files against it. There we go. Never really got into FromSoft games as a player, but I really enjoy their lore and their storytelling. Alright. Oh, and we're going to need some... red conveyor belts. There we go. Now go there. I just want to make a cool character, not gonna lie. I love spectacle fighters. That is a completely understandable desire. Just to look cool and feel cool. And let's dump some of this garbage we don't need in there. Switch that off. There. And like that. Drop off all this extra nonsense. We can keep the iron plate. That's always useful. And we'll send you on your way. Okay. Oh, you got new bed sheets. Oh, nice. Yeah. There we go. Let's see. Let's go right to the edge and just go up and down it. And we go. Handy bits of delivery. Bit weird that there's a power shortage here. And some modules missing parts, but that should be fine. Okay. Sepphoris of Lesbos. I know about... I really miss winter because every time of the year my room smells of sweat. Tropical countries are painful. I hear you there very loud and clear. Ugh. I know of... Oh, Sappho of Lesbos, yes. The person lesbians are named after. Well, the only person I know who likes the summer is a fire lizard. Gets way too hot and humid. Yeah, the local what do you call it? Bureau of Meteorology has introduced a sweatometer map, and basically where I live is in the orange zone, which is basically completely insufferable and muggy, and I am constantly sweating and suffering from the heat. Oh. Got some red undergrounds. Red underground. Pick up. You can come along here. Help me build that out. There you go. In winter, you can wear thick and heavy dresses. Yeah. That's one of the downsides of sort of the summer. That gets to a point where you can't take anything more off to get cooler. What I would like to have is better clothing that wicks the sweat off me better. I think that would help make me feel a lot more comfortable. And right. There we go. And the other problem is locally a lot of the houses have been built to mimic sort of European style houses. Because I guess people thought looking like a European style house showed sophistication, but the problem is they're not good with dealing with the heat. That go. That as well. Last summer, I think it peaked in the 40s with at least 50. Yeah, we've gotten up into the 40s as well. It was truly atrocious. Especially when you are working inside with computers, because the graphics cards, they just pump out heat. They just get so hot in the summer. I mean, they always are hot, but when you get into the summer, all that heat just adds to the warmth in your room, making it really insufferable. The past pre in my province was 56 in this one town. Wow. That is very hot. Especially with that high of humidity. Okay. I want to send that over there. Global warming. Yep, it's global warming is definitely a factor. If I worked in an office job, I just make a water-cooled shirt with tubes running inside the fabric. A lot of people into doing fursuiting and that type of thing have built cooling jackets. I literally live in a rainforest climate, so summers are hard. Yep. I mean, that's one of the big things about rainforest climates is how much humidity you get in such climates. Want to get a fursuit cooler? Yeah. a lot of it feels like building a cooling system for yourself rather than your computer. Also want to get a full suit in the first place. Yeah, they're a wonderful method of self-expression. There we go, we're on build terrain. Come up to me there. Where's my robot? Oh, my robot's doing that. Continue there. You like addresses more, a big blank canvas so you can... It's not right. Too bad you live in a hot country. Yeah, I mean, a lot of it's very similar skills. So like doing art with fabric. Alright, and I think I forgot to... set you to wait until I arrived. Yeah. Alright. Just reminded of when I was in high school, we did sewing and clothes making for a semester. I consider any handiwork... Yep, I agree. One of the best tips I know of sewing is sew everything inside out. Yep. I haven't sewn anything for myself personally for a very long time. I mean, my housemate is a pretty okay sewer and used to have a big industrial Singer sewing machine that had a massive, powerful needle on it, which could sew into denim and really heavy fabric as well. And we're gonna go. We're gonna need some red conveyor belts as well. So, red conveyor belt. You over there. And red underground. Both for that. That's it. There's some sewing machines that you use to sew bulletproof Kevlar. They must be pretty tough. Although I know Kevlar gets some of its strength from the way it is weaved. Oh, I forgot to... pick up the inserters, which we definitely need. You know when you finish something and you have it in the back of your mind that you do need to do something extra? That was what me with those inserters. Alright. go. Send you off, and you will come back, and you'll be my build train. You'll have inserters in you. Yep. Put those back for the time being. Perfect. Right. When I finish something, I start doing something else that is completely unrelated immediately. Yeah, that tends to help sort of like keep your activity level up and prevent boredom. It's actually a surprisingly effective strategy. Especially if you are not completely neurotypical, as many of us are. There we go. You found a joke you can steal. Okay. I still my school. So, what is the joke? If someone ever says I have a nice day, you can say thanks, I made it myself. Well, that's one joke I can't use, given I kind of don't have a name. Alright. Let's go for build train. Seem to be going through yellow inserters at a accelerated rate. Oh. That's it. Yep, that is my name. But it's sort of also not a name, if you think about it. It's just sort of like a empty space in which for something to be filled in. There we go. So let's pick up some more of the yellow inserters. And we'll continue with our thing. Oh, there's no yellow inserters in the thing. That's weird. Well, we'll go yellow inserter train. I just imagine some names either being blank or who's causing question marks are confusing. Yet, kind of like channels with blank names. Yeah, you occasionally get that. Oh, now I'm reminded of an anime. I've forgotten the name of the anime. Yeah, you still got your spacebar issue. What was the anime? It was about a world where everything was decided by games. No Game, No Life, yes. And the main characters were a part of a sort of like an esports team that they called Blank. Not quite an esports team, but whenever they would play in anything, they would call themselves Blank. There we go. And we'll collect some assembly machines from here. Send you off. And one down here to keep building. Still low on the yellow. Inserters. But hopefully there'll be some in supply now. Yep. Man, now I'm reminded of it. I want season 2. Yeah, I know they came out with a movie, but the movie was set in sort of like the prehistory of the setting and had a very different tone. And I know quite a few people didn't enjoy it as much. Oh, I'm going to need a few more power poles. But we're almost done here. The movie was a prequel, yeah. The thing is, if you're sort of like watching the show for the tone and how it feels as a and for your favorite characters, often having a prequel like that is not as fulfilling. Heard about the anime since I was in my anime, but never really caught your interest. Oh, that's okay. It was very much a what I call an execution anime. So you knew that the heroes were going to win each time, but the real interest of the show came from finding out how they were going to win and how they were going to solve the problem. And then being clever. And I like that in an anime. Because it's easy to write something and just say, oh, our hero is just more powerful. But it's a lot more rewarding if the hero can do something that makes them look clever. There are just a decent amount of animes that I saw that just went on for too long. Yeah. The sort of like the forever shows that just keep going on and on and on. Like your One Pieces and your Narutos and that. I do like a good single core anime that just does its 13 episodes and tells its story, and then its story's complete. I much prefer that. Sort of like has a sort of discipline in storytelling. There we go. I really love one-shot doujins that execute an idea the highest possible degree in every chapter, in a single chapter. Yeah, very much the same flavour. One anime that I liked was Raising of the Shield Hero. As soon as the season ended, it completely devolved in quality. Yeah. I've noticed that's often a problem with light novels, not just animes that are based on light novels, but light novels themselves, that the author gets a successful light novel and then just keeps stretching out the story because they're worried when it ends nobody's going to watch nobody is going to read their new series because they're a fan of the old series and not the author themselves, which ends up sort of like devaluing the whole thing. Power creep sucks, and it's so common in... Anyway. Yeah, and it's... The thing is... It's not really needed. As long as the challenge... Something peak at the start and just come worse. You end up when you ought to. Yeah. That is very much my view. Things should end when they should end. That's wonderfully tautological, isn't it? Oh, we're almost out of inserters again. Well, we'll cover those later. And we'll finish off to the delivery of the stuff to here. If we get the... Oh, where are we? We get the delivery stations. We can have it plugged in to the sort of network. Let's get into there. All right. So that's there. I often put it as let the series die. Yeah. Things have a sort of like a natural lifespan. And oh yeah. The Edge Runners anime is a perfect example of that. Great story and great ending. Yep. Alright. Good beginning, middle, and end. And alright. They've gone wanting to recharge again, I suspect. Sit here for a quick second while... Alright. That's all done. Go. Another anime just got worse over time was 7 Deadly Sins. Yeah! I started watching that. At the beginning it was pretty okay, and then it just sort of like rapidly went downhill. And they did other weird stuff, like I think it was the second season, they just had the giantess character stop being a giantess. And I mean, isn't that the point of that character? Alright. There we go. Just a bit more of the conveyor belts, and I think we'll be able to finish building this. Yeah. I'm talking about the anime rather than the manga because I haven't seen the manga. I stopped watching after the second season. Honestly, it just felt wrong somehow. Yeah, I can see why you'd come to that conclusion. It felt that it lacked any real substance. Which is fine. I mean, a lot of my favourite anime are brain candy, but worst part with Diane was how many times she lost her memory. Yeah. Yeah, overuse of amnesia is a kinda lame thing. I wish that anime or animes independently was much more feasible. Yeah. Just that doing even really small animation is I think losing your memory and then recovering it can be a theme, but then you can't go over and back and forth. You shouldn't have a character that loses their memory more than once. Yeah, definitely. Alright. And I think power as well. And those. Yeah, only once. I mean, typically you only want to do everything once, unless it's sort of like variations on a core theme. Like in Made in Abyss, they do run into monsters that monsters that in some way present bait to trap people. But each time they do it, it's a different variation on that type of theme. So it makes more sense. It may, well, not, I want to say makes sense, but it works as a thing. The one thing I really liked about Seven Deadly Sins... Oh! I definitely agree with you there. They had good character designs. The characters were hot and I liked it. Sometimes it's a real pity with some anime that's like, yeah, I really like the character design. I just wish I could be watching anything else with this character in it. There we go. I think that's the end of this. Alright. Unfortunately, we'll need to get some plastic delivered here before... Go there. I just remember the Recreators anime. Ah, yeah. I remember the magical girl from that one. That's about as much of the anime I watched as well. I really hate the trope of an anime guy just getting reincarnated into a pretty nice guy. I can... Yep, I can... I actually haven't seen that much myself. But one trope I haven't gotten bored of yet, which is ironic because I've gotten bored of it in the sort of the other, in the opposite direction, is feels like overdone and almost self-insert. Yeah. One trope that I haven't seen enough of yet to get bored of it is cute girl who is overpowered in some way or super successful. And the thing is, the equivalent with a boy, yawn. But if it's a girl, especially if she's being... especially if she gets judged because she is always fun to me. Yeah, the female protag scene is just barren. So, what did I want here? I want train stops. Train stop pickup. There we are. Yeah. Yeah. Them as sort of active protags is surprisingly lacking. Have I ever heard of Rama One Half? Definitely. That's a classic. There. I have watched the anime and have enjoyed a lot of the comic books as well. Or the manga. And there is a... I liked it a decent bit when I was younger. I mean, the whole, gender swapping subgenre is a mixed bag. You wonder why? Yeah. And, hold on. Production module. I want to change that to production module 2. Element, no. To drop off. And that's a two thing train. There you go. Ever heard of eggs? Yeah. I definitely have. Have you seen a webcomic called Elgoonish Shive? Oh, okay. Build train's already there. Probably cracked pearls. Okay. As a Brazilian, I've never met or talked to many trans people, so I shouldn't speak. What's this about? It's about... Well, it starts off as sort of like a high school drama / comedy set in a world full of magic just hidden below the surface, and basically follows all the characters. And it's funny because it's basically runs into a whole of the things that Rama One Half does as well, and even references that, because the person who wrote it was very much into Rama, and at the start of their writing of the webcomic, didn't understand why they had all the interest that they had. But it still got incorporated into the webcomic. I'll put a link to it in into a community post after the stream, I think. Because I think at least some of my audience will enjoy it quite a lot. And I'm out of yellows again, which is fairly typical. Okay. Build train. There. That's in present. And oh, I got your link for it. I hadn't had a chance because I was busy, but I definitely will watch it when I have the opportunity to. Change that to the next level up. There. Come to Canada. They know Jack here to legal downloaders. Ah. They'll probably end up just requiring you to pirate at least 10% of Canadian content. There we go. And you, we're going to add a new stop view. Production module to pick up. Something hasn't been programmed right. Drop off. Production module to pick up. You need to add a train there. Try walking all the way to southern Brazil to the north part of Canada. Be ripped by the end of it. I think you can almost do that, but I think there's a part of sort of Central America where nobody except for insane drug dealers go, or drug makers. Well, it's a forest with no roads, yeah. And there was some guys that drove across it. Okay. Took like a day to move centimeters for the car. Wow. That sounds like really slow progress. That goes there. So load up that to full. Empty. Change that one to 3. Imagine you can travel further just by car by walking that scenario. You'd have to wonder. Oh. We've got a massive traffic jam here. Who are you? Efficiency Module 2 pickup. You're not supposed to be down there. I'll park you in a train parking spot. Hard to carry all your supplies. Also, like most problems, it could even be involved in fire. But if it's a tropical rainforest, I don't think it's going to burn that well. All right, that goes through there. Set that to 1. Right, fix up that little bit there. Just use more fire then. The guy walked from South America to North Alaska and took like 2.5 steps. That is quite the distance. Okay. So that's getting its plastic delivered. Whom you've never heard of? Terry Fox? No, I've never heard of them. All right. And efficiency module. There we go. Oh, this is not in. Should be on automatic. All right. So that is doing its job. And I don't need anything here. Right, just got to be careful when crossing the train lines. And minimizing my time spent inside the grade. Consider a Canadian hero because he attempted to run all the way across Canada from right all the way to the left. Wow. If you die by train, then use the train rails. I have died by a train very many times. Carrying water from the... So what is it what determination does to a person? Yeah. Okay. Gonna need a bit more plastic soon, I think. There we go. Add that to a list. Let's have a look at the graph. And we got a good supply of plastic. He had a bad prosthetic leg that wasn't made for running that he used for the... That's... Should have... That's a real pity that his leg is so badly supported. Because getting a good... Because... Because... the leg returns the energy you consume as you walk. So if you've got a bad prosthetic, you're probably using a lot more energy to move than you should have. You lost at cancer, and the whole run was to raise money for cancer. Ah, okay. That sounds kind of interesting. Okay. Yeah. Where's my build train got to? Oh, it's still parked. Come back there. Alright. And there. Actually, I think we can get the... bot there as well. Oh. Wish you could eradicate a disease like that. Yeah. Unfortunately, cancer is not just one disease, but it's like a family of diseases. And they did bring in a vaccine for the human papillomavirus, which is good. It's not always your own body's invention, because it can be triggered from some things outside of your body. Like, as I said, the human papillomavirus will trigger cancer, which is why people with vaginas need to have pap smears. Oh. This is completed, except for the fact that we will need a... It's completed, except we'll need red circuits. And we can build this one off later. This will get... Oh, this is getting plastic. Excellent. Soon we'll have some more red circuits from there as well. Alright. Continuing to build that out. Actually, Spidertron, go up there and do some more Spidertroning up there. I think, just checking the time, it's probably as much as we can do for today. So let's get back to my main room. Thank you everybody for keeping me company as I played Factorio. Tomorrow will be the mystery box stream, so who knows what I will bring that up in that stream. Thank you, everybody. As I said, thank you, everybody, for joining me. If it's your first time in joining me and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Thank you very much, and I hope to see everybody later.